Are late invoices killing you too, just like this person on Reddit? They said, I run a small service-based business, and one of the most stressful parts about the job is dealing with late invoices and chasing for money. I always feel awkward about following up. It's like I'm walking a fine line between being professional and annoying. I wish people would just pay. And the replies were so old school. One person said, when making the first collection call, I like to say, I noticed XYZ invoice is not paid yet. I wanted to see if you need a reprint or a copy of the invoice sent. Are you kidding me? Nobody wants to make collection calls. Another person said, I do net 30 and charge an additional 10% per month if it's not paid. Okay, net 30 is something used by enterprise. For 99% of businesses, you don't use net 30, you don't use net anything. You just collect money as soon as possible. Or let's look at this one. Charge for late fees and clearly state how much you intend to charge in your policy. Sure, it's a good idea to add late fees in your terms, but actually charging and enforcing late fees is a lot of extra work. And it's the quickest way to lose a good client. This next one is a bit better. Cash upon completion. We don't mess around anymore. Only clients we have a net 30 with are corporate ones. If they are repeatedly late, we stop doing business with them. So this person understands that net 30 is only for enterprise, but you're still gonna face the exact same issue of collecting payments at the end of the job. Let me show you exactly what to do to solve this problem. When you start working with a client, you send them an invoice on Stripe for a portion of the total payment. This can be 10%, 30%, 50% of the total payment, whatever you want. And you give them just 7 days to pay, but you don't start any work until this first invoice is paid. And here's the secret. In the invoice footer, write that the final invoice will be charged automatically upon completion of the work. You can also tell them in advance. There's no need to hide this information. Once the first invoice is paid, Stripe will keep your customer's payment method on file. Then when you complete the work, you just send the final invoice, but this time, instead of requesting a payment, you choose the option to auto-charge the customer. This way you get paid right away after the job is done. And your clients, they're gonna have one less thing to do, everyone's happy. Plus you can connect your Stripe account to ReInvestWealth for super easy AI bookkeeping. What's not to love?